I first met Tina in grade 3. It was 1979, and from the moment we met, we just clicked. We bonded over our scratch and sniff sticker collections and marveled about how the sticker companies could actually capture the scent of skunk and garbage and put it into a sticker. And we both adored Bubblicious gum. We were inseparable at school and always getting into trouble by the teachers because we couldn't stop talking to each other. And if they put us in separate classes, sometimes we'd make a pact to do something naughty so that we'd be sent out of the classroom just so we could meet each other in the hallway and be back together. When we weren't in school on the weekends, I would be at Tina's house or she'd be at mine. The Barry family became an extension of my family, and the Gallagher family became an extension of hers. These relationships have stayed strong for over 33 years. Even when we didn't always live in the same country or even the same hemisphere, but we always remained connected. Brenda Barry is actually my godmother, and I know my parents see Tina as their surrogate daughter and Aday as their surrogate grandson, especially when they lived around the corner from each other at Ettalong Beach in Australia just a few years ago. Now, Tina was very clear before she passed away that she wanted a celebration, a party, where people could gather together and tell Tina stories. And as I can't be at the party, I made this video. I have so many great stories to tell, but in the interest of brevity, I'll cover just some highlights. Tina and I loved roller skating, but we'd kind of grown tired of skating along the same route, so we decided we needed a challenge. We decided we needed to find the tallest hill we could, and we needed to conquer it. So we found it, Shirley Road, right by her house, and there we stood, hand in hand, and we glanced over each other and gave each other a mischievous look, and we counted to 3, let go, and barreled down that hill. Now, we totally crashed at the bottom, but it was thrilling, and we did it. And we had scrapes and blood and bruises, for weeks, but man, I'd never take that back. That was fun. Then there was the time when we were, I think, about 13. It was at one of Tina's parents' parties, and we snuck some wine. We decided to give drinking a try. And of course, it didn't take too much to get us tipsy, and we were louder than normal, and I think more annoying to Tracy and Kim than normal, and so guess what? We got busted. We got sent to bed and got a big talking to, sorry again, Brenda, but we thought it was just hilarious, and the laughter of Tina's great belly laugh is still ringing in my ears. On another occasion, that same year, on a total lark, we entered a talent show at the Palm Beach RSL. I can't even remember what our act was. The only thing I can remember is that the MC asked each of us to tell something unique about ourselves, and Tina said, and I quote, unique. Well, I like to get Elmer's white glue, school glue, and put it all over my hands. And then I like it to dry, kind of like a second skin. And then when it's dry, I like to sit there and peel it all off. And the MC was speechless. It was so priceless. And it just shows, Tina was such an individual. She was real. She didn't care if you liked what she liked or if you didn't. And I really admire her for that. Anyway, as you can probably guess, we lost the talent show. I think we actually came last. So the last story that I'll share is a time when Tina and I think were about 10 or 11, and we decided it would be a really good idea to take her 2-man inflatable boat out for a bit of a spin. So we took it down to our favorite spot at Barry Island National Park, the place we spent most weekends exploring. And we paddled it around, and it occurred to us that we were really good. So we got the brilliant idea that we should take it from where we were there at Barry Island across Sydney Harbour to the Opera House. Now, the sad and crazy thing about that is there was a yacht race out there, and we're paddling, and then we realize we are surrounded by boats, and then Tina thinks she sees a shark. So we're screaming and yelling at each other and paddling, and I don't know if I've ever worked up so much of a sweat in my life. So when we got back to our beach, we just hugged each other and we laughed. And it was just, it was so exhilarating and thrilling. And we just felt so lucky that we had survived together. We had so many adventures, and I thought we'd have so many more. But I was blessed to have each and every second that I did have with Tina, and I feel lucky that I was able to bring my boys down from Canada to the Bahamas and visit with her and a day in Brenda in March of this year. She knew how much I completely adored her. I hope when you think of Tina, you smile and you remember your own Tina stories. And I hope that whenever you get the chance, you dance. See you on the other side, teens. Lovelies.